Now, when you imagine cryptids, your mind tends to conjure up horrifying images of these fantastical creatures and entities that science just can't explain. But when you're actually scrolling through the subreddits and the forums, you tend to come across examples of cryptids that are just ridiculous. Now, a lot of these have since been debunked and confirmed as hoaxes, but they are still quite funny to look at. So here I've compiled 4 of the ones that I find to be particularly hilarious. The cactus cat. The cactus cat is a mythical creature that has been reported in the American Southwest. It's described as a bobcat-like animal with thorn-like fur, sharp bones protruding from its front legs, and a branched tail. The cactus cat has been sighted in the southwestern desert, in states such as California, Nevada, and New Mexico, with a few sightings in Colorado. According to stories, cowboys and pioneers would make up stories of these little spiky boys wandering around the desert at night and cutting up cacti and drinking the sap. This sap would then cause the animal to enter into a drunken state and wander around the campfires of the pioneers and the cowboys out west. Apparently these animals weren't actually that dangerous, apart from the unfortunate cacti. Ozo 1. The Ozo 1 sighting was an extraterrestrial sighting that took place on the afternoon of October 25th, 1974. A 41-year-old oil driller, Carl Higdon, was hunting some elk on his day off from work in Medicine Bow National Park in Wyoming. After shooting his rifle at the largest male elk, he stated that it was of time slowed to a point at which that the bullet that was leaving his gun was actually visible to his eye. All of a sudden, seemingly out of the blue, an alien began approaching the 41-year-old and proceeding to ask him,
"Hey, how you doing?"
No, really, it does say that. It says, "How you doing?" Not doing, doing. The creature gave Carl 4 pills for some reason and introduced himself as Ozo 1. Behind this creature, close to the tree line, was a bright box, which turned out to be Mr. Ozo's spacecraft. The alien then took him inside the spacecraft and then gave him a tour of his home planet. Right, well, I think I have a bulletproof explanation for this. So you have this guy, sick of his family, decides to go out into the forest and drop a load of acid or mushrooms or what have you, ends up meeting alien Shrek, and upon returning home to his wife, she then finds a tab of acid or mushrooms or leftover whatever, and then Carl uses the alibi and says he was abducted by aliens. What else would you do in this scenario? The spaghetti tree. The spaghetti tree, which is most definitely a hoax by the way, was shown in a fake television broadcast on the 1st of April 1957 on the Panorama programme run by the BBC. On this programme, a Swiss family were shown harvesting spaghetti from their very own spaghetti tree. By today's standard, this would clearly be seen as a joke. However, in 1957, many British residents had little experience with this Italian food, much less where it came from, which led to many interesting phone calls to the BBC asking for advice on how to grow their own spaghetti trees.
Hello, is this the British Broadcasting Corporation?
Yes, hello Mom, this is the BBC. How can we help you today?
I was wondering if I could grow some of those spaghetti trees that were featured on your programme.
What?
Yes, those spaghetti trees were featured on Panorama last night. I would like to grow my own.
Mom, that programme was an April Fool's joke. There are no such things as spaghetti trees. Now, good day, Mom. Jimmy, they aren't ripe yet. And last, but not least, the duck-footed dum-dum. Apparently this duck-footed dum-dum had 2 tails that looked like drumsticks that he would then swing around and beat them on the tight drum-like skin on its back. Whenever the fish nearby would hear this, they would all flock to the shore in the shallow water and lay their eggs. And then after laying them, the fish then leave, and the creature freely keeps watch until all the fish spawn have hatched out. So essentially this cute little guy has 2 drumsticks as tails, and it beats them on his back. Oh, and he has duck feet apparently. It's safe to say that this thing has never actually been seen. It is unclear where it actually came from. Yeah, sorry for the lack of uploads. It's been about a month, I'd say. I got a new job and then I proceeded to get sick, and so I've been pretty exhausted since. But hope to upload some more soon. This is just me getting back into it, you know, a quick little funny video. Hope you like the skit as well. Yeah, I'll catch you later. Adios.